This is the Impressions Exchange Podcast.
Impressions Exchange Podcast.
Where all topics impacting the graphic imaging and printing industry are addressed via in-depth news coverage, analysis, and timely interviews.
Hi, this is Bob Neubauer, editor of In-Plan Impressions magazine, and I'm at the 46th annual SUP-DMC conference right now in Savannah, Georgia. Of course, SUP-DMC stands for Southeastern University Print, Digital, and Mail Conference. SUP-DMC has a long history, 46 years in fact, but time has taken its toll, and a lot of the managers who attended for years have retired by now, and that has left this week's gathering as kind of an intimate affair. The managers who are here this week have all had long printing careers, so I thought I'd talk to a few of them to find out what there is about printing that has kept them in the industry so long.
I'm Drew Bergering with Columbus State University. I was hired as a system analyst for the database management system that they had at Auburn. And then when that was kind of up and running and everything was good, it's like, okay, what now? And I started actually reading the manuals for the comp edit machines and learned all the buttons and what they meant because I didn't know anything about printing. And so that's, how I learned that. So then I took over the art department and then just kind of grew from there. It's like one of the attendees was saying this morning, it gets into your blood and you get addicted to it. And I enjoy solving, I was a math major, so I enjoy solving people's problems. If they come to me, how am I going to do? How am I going to do that? I'll do it. I'll figure out a way and I'll get it done. And it's something different every day.
My name is Blaine Gabriel. I'm with Ohio University. I'm Director of Printing Services. It's been a good career for me. I came straight out of high school. I did a couple other things, then got into printing. I've enjoyed it. I worked on the presses, then went to pre-press, and it's been very good to me and my family. And over the years, I ended up at the university, and now I'm the director, and it's been very good. And it's really neat to see how it's changed, because when I first got into it, there was lead type. And the older guys told me, when I got into offset, told me, it'll never survive. And then after that took off, when I went to OU, when I was director, they told me that digital printing would never survive. And here we are, we're looking at inkjet now.
Okay, I'm Paul Jones with Montgomery County Board of County Commissioners.
How many years have you been in printing?
Working on 41. It's not boring, and it's something new every day, a new problem to solve, and it's always out there in the environment if you're printing and seeing things that you print every day.
I'm Roland Falana. I'm the General Manager of Office Products and Services for Duke University. I've been at Duke University for, this is my 26th year. I started out my career in 1992 at North Carolina State University, and I went to North Carolina Central University and started a copier management program there. And then I was recruited by Duke after a year-long search, and managed a fleet of copiers at Duke that encompasses the health system and the university. My program extends pretty much throughout wherever Duke has a presence. We have a presence in Washington, D.C. and Texas. Our shop was among the first to put in the HP Indigo digital printer. And a lot of things that we're discussing here at the conference, like making value, it took me back to years when I first put in the wide format printer in our copy center, which increased the revenue. But what's amazing is the flatbed printers and things of that nature that really intrigues me.
Well, I'm Terry Hellman. I've been in printing about 15 years now. I was in nursing prior to that, so I worked for NC State University. I started with the bookstore there, and when they took over the copy center, they said, hey, we don't know what to do, and they sort of handed it to me. And I was a book buyer, and that's how I got started in printing. I knew absolutely nothing. And then 15 years later, we're profitable, and we're still there. I like it because there's a different challenge every single day. There's no other profession that I know of that you can get that. I enjoy working with students, which has been a big thing, and working with them to make their projects that they have to put out, for their senior projects, whatever it is. And that's the biggest thing for me is without those students, we just don't have jobs. That's probably been my biggest driver to continue doing what I do. I enjoy it. I mean, I have 2 full-time staff. I employ about 5 students. Some are work study, some are not. I believe in teaching everybody in the shop how to do everything, so if I'm not there, somebody else can take care of it. So whether you're a student or a full-time employee, you pretty much can do the same thing, which has been beneficial to me.
I'm Steve Barrett. I am with the University of North Carolina, Wilmington. I have been the production manager there for 20 years. Next month, I have been in printing for 42 years. I started out in 1983 in the high school print shop, and I headed towards photography, and I landed in printing. I'm a very mechanically inclined person, and when I started in printing, I was a maintenance person working on Panamers and web presses, collators, snap-out collators, and continuous collators. And it just intrigued me, and I just enjoyed the challenge of mechanical pieces of equipment. What I love about my current role at UNCW is working with students, seeing the outcome and keeping in touch with many students that have come through our shop as student workers. We've had many student workers that are now directors and managers throughout the campus, and I enjoy the satisfaction of communicating our product to campus and knowing that it actually does make a difference.